Hi there, Doggy Dan here from the Online Dog Trainer. I thought I'd do a slow-mo of what happens when dogs play, because when they play at full speed, you can't really see it. So here's Method and Jack. Method's a dog who I worked with on the weekend. Jack, the bigger dog, the lighter shade, the tan-colored dog, is my boy. He's 1 year old. The other dog, Method, is, like I say, a dog I was working with. And, the first thing you start to realize is just how agile these dogs are, how hard they have to work when you see it in slow-mo, how hard they have to work to avoid each other. I mean, sure, these jaws are opening and closing and snapping, but they're deliberately avoiding each other here. And yet if you hear the noise, gosh, there's a lot of noise going on, but it's all play. So when you see dogs playing at the park and there's a lot of snapping and noise, it doesn't automatically mean they're fighting. These dogs love each other. They're both 1 year old, and you can see it. There's Method rolling on her back, being very submissive. Jack's loving it as well. And all this air biting around the face is all just play. It's almost like a father and son would play, or two boys would play, or even girls might play fight. But it's just about physically exerting yourself, having fun. It's like role play, but you're making sure the other person doesn't get injured. I mean, Jack has to work so hard not to actually stand on dear little Method here as she rolls onto her back. And that's what it's all about. They're exerting so much energy in avoiding each other. It's almost like a wonderful dance when you see it in slow-mo. So there's a lot of mouthing, mouth air snapping, but there's actually no injuries, no biting actually takes place. And in a second, you're actually going to see how it's almost role play, that they take it in turns, who's in charge, who dominates. Because in a second what happens is Method actually puts Jack on his back. He actually encourages it, and it's her turn to sort of jump all over him. But just the flexibility of these dogs, we don't appreciate it in full speed. And we also don't appreciate how it's almost all choreographed. They know what they're doing. They know whose turn it is to do what. Here you start to see, this is where little Method jumps up and she pushes Jack backwards. He actually does most of the work to get on his back. If you watch him now, he starts to sort of go onto his back. Here he goes, he rolls, he says, come on, jump on top of me. It's your turn to dominate me now. It's all role play. Sometimes, you might play with your children. You lie down and you pretend that you can't get up. That's what Jack's doing here. He's pretending he can't get up. He's saying, oh, I'm stuck, come on. It's all role play, beautiful stuff. So sometimes when your dogs are playing nicely, making a lot of noise, just let it go. They're just having fun, just like kids do. They like to make a lot of noise sometimes. It's what it's all about.